Hola clase, espero que estén bien. En este video vamos a hablar sobre cosas importantes para la semana 4. Ya vamos a ver lo que hay que entregar. Vamos a bajar hasta aquí, estamos en semana 4. Ya estamos en el capítulo 2, titulado En la universidad. En esta semana vamos a ver el vocabulario, ¿ok? Vocabulario y pronunciación. Ustedes tienen que hacer las actividades en LearnSmart para el miércoles 9 de septiembre y para el domingo 13 de septiembre tienen que hacer las tareas en Connect y también el borrador que está en Blackboard. Bien, vamos a repasar. Okay, if you go to our course content, you will see the different activities that we have to complete. Okay, we have your Learn Smart for Chapter 2 vocab due September 9th, which is a Wednesday by 11:59 p.m. And then Chapter 2 vocab tareas due by September 13th. You can also find them by going to our Connect page. Here, I have actually also included a link to Connect on our Blackboard site. If you go under Resources, it is here under Connect. Bien. Then you also have the information for our rough draft. Remember, you are going to be completing 2 writing samples in Spanish. You have to turn in a rough draft and a final draft. Okay, so these drafts must be typed double-spaced, Times New Roman 12-point font, with a minimum length of 50 words and a maximum length of 100. So remember, when you're writing this composition, you can only use grammar structures that we have seen so far in the course. Okay, if you use other types of grammar structures, you will have a meeting with me. Furthermore, 50% may be deducted from your grade if you are suspected of using a translator, because no tutors or assistants are allowed while writing your draft. You can't have anyone look it over. You shouldn't have any other outside help outside of your textbook to help you with the different vocab words that we have seen. And you may also use word reference to translate very specific words or phrases. Okay? The reason that we do this is because I'm going to provide you feedback for your composition, and this will include precise examples of your work and then anything that needs to be improved upon. Okay? It just has to be 50 words. That's not very long. That's like 2 paragraphs. And the topic is, what do you study? Do you work? What classes are you taking this semester? What other activities, if any, are you participating in this semester? And I ask you specifically to use regular and irregular present tense verbs. So if you need to look up regular and irregular present tense verbs in your book, that's fine. If you need to look up specific words or phrases in word reference, that is fine. But what you cannot do is write your essay in English and then put it in Google Translate or Babbel Translate, Babylon, whatever you want to use, okay? Those are unacceptable. That is considered plagiarism. And I give you an example here. You could say, this is just me talking, right? So me being myself. Yo estudio español. Yo trabajo como profesora. So what classes are you taking? Explain them a little bit. What are some other activities you're doing? Anything that uses regular and irregular present tense verbs. Bien, remember it has to be at least 50 words. And then I give you these here in case you need to use them while you're writing. You'll turn it in here in the rough draft. Make sure that you, actually let me put this here. Make sure that you're using Times New Roman, 12-point font, minimum of 50 words. Okay, so when you go to your document here, go to no spacing. We'll change the font to Times New Roman. size 12, you'll start with the header. So this will be your name here. Then you'll have the class. Then you'll have my name. And the date, today is the 7th. Okay, you'll have your title. Come up with something interesting more than borrador uno. Okay, but I'm just giving that as an example. You'll start your indent here. Yo estudio, well, it's not in Spanish. Yo estudio español. And then one thing that you can also do is if you go to review, you can change the language to Spanish. I typically like to use the one that is from the US. I'm going to make sure that I put that one there. So now it's in Spanish and it will highlight anything that needs to be changed. Yo trabajo como profesora. Okay, that was just from my example. If you need help with the word count, you can highlight whatever you're writing. That's part of the text, obviously not any of this stuff, and it tells you how many words so far, okay? So save this, and then you'll turn it in here, all right? If you have any questions, please let me know.